usual playing it.
Tip off, controlled by the Cardinals, and they'll be bringing it down.
Oh, there's man-to-man. They got Justin Hayes on Zimmerman. Jack Zimmerman is BG's main guy, the captain, junior captain.
Ball's in the corner, back out. Tommy O'Rourke slaps it away, goes through Ryan Brown's feet, and he picks it up for the steal. Tommy O'Rourke starts for Josh Kohler, as we said earlier.
BG likes to play man-to-man.
Shot up by Ryan Brown, misses. Rebounded by Jack Zimmerman, puts it down. Tries to start a break. Pulls it back out. Looks for the shot, takes it over Ryan Brown. A little too strong, Ryan gets the rebound.
Ryan challenged that nicely. It made him change the trajectory and a little back rim there. Hughes.
Deep three and makes it, wow.
That's a good sign for him. He's a streak
shooter.
He's a streak shooter, but
and he's been off the last couple of games.
That was from deep, too.
3-0 Bedford, just under a minute gone. Zimmerman's got it over to Oliveri. Oliveri trying to drive the baseline, gets turned back by Gendron. Ball's back up top, trying to look underneath, doesn't get anywhere. Arica throws it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman's got it. Camacho.
I don't know what they're
Oliveri, I don't either, but it's man-to-man defense by Bedford.
Yeah.
Jack trying to make a move. Over to Arica. Arica to Oliveri. Oliveri to Zimmerman. And we started up again.
Just a lot of dribbling.
Zimmerman makes a move on Brown. Puts it up left-handed. Gets fouled by Brown.
Yeah, that's just
they
caught them in a mismatch there because Brown's not going to be guarding Zimmerman too much tonight. And checking in after the first free throw will be Tim Hinrichs, the junior.
Yeah. That's a quick turn.
Yeah, he doesn't. Coach Mignon, if you make a mistake, you're going to be out quickly. He shuffles that bench quickly.
Zimmerman off the front of the rim, rolls in for him. First free throws goes down. First points for the Cardinals. Checking out quickly is Garrett Camacho, the senior center, 6'5". Second one's good by Zimmerman, 3-2 game. Almost 2 minutes gone. Little man-to-man pressure by Arica on Justin Hayes, who breaks the press and gets it over to Ryan Brown. Oliveri's covering Ryan. Ryan's trying to make a move, crosses over to his left, pulls it back out. Arica hits the ball, picks it up, gives it, gets swatted by Justin Hayes and going the other way. Justin passes it over to Ryan Brown, tries to get to Ryan Hughes to Ryan Brown, back to Ryan Brown in the corner. Nice pass to Tommy O'Rourke, gets a shot blocked.
By Zimmerman.
Up and in by Colby Gendron, make it 5-1. 5-2, sorry. Jack Zimmerman coming the other way very quickly. Arica to Oliveri. Oliveri over to Hinrichs. Back to Arica, back to Zimmerman, sets it up. Justin Hayes trying to stop Zimmerman. Oliveri, Arica trying to drive, puts it up with his left hand, misses a little short. Ryan Hughes gets the rebound, here's the ball, Justin Hayes. And he'll be bringing it up. Coach Fitzpatrick yells out something that he wants the kids to do. Ryan Brown has it, goes to the left, tries to put it up, gets fouled. Mo Bilodeau makes the call. Foul is on 1-2 green. That's Tim Hinrichs, 6'4", junior.
He's heading to Providence College to play lacrosse. He's one of my lacrosse players, one of the top players in the state. He plays a six-man here for the BG.
Looks like he gets a lot of time.
Yeah. He's not. The BG bench is not as deep as it's been in through the years, but there's definitely a lot of shuffling in and out. Ryan Brown usually misses 2. How's their free throw shooting been this year?
Sporadic.
Sporadic.
They were very poor early. They got better for a while. Ryan Hughes steals. It gets to Ryan Brown. They got hot on the free throw line a little bit the last couple of games, but they just sporadic. Ryan Hughes misses. Colby Gendron gets it up, throws it up wildly. Off the backboard, doesn't go in. Ball's picked up by BG, and foul is on Tommy O'Rourke. Mike Renko is going to check in for Jack Zimmerman.
See,
Bedford for Bedford. Wow.
Coach Miggs has a quick hook. He didn't like something, turn over, and he pulls him. He'll be back in because they're not going to win this game without Zimmerman on the court.
No, definitely not. Oliveri has it on the wing, looks underneath, gets it out to Rinko into Oliveri in the corner. Trying to fiddle and diddle his way out, but gets it back to Eureka. Over to Hinrichs. Gets it down low. Back to Gavin. Gavin takes a 3 and makes it. Ties the score at 5. Bedford takes it out. Ryan Hughes brings it over, no pressure. Takes a deep 3 and makes a deep 3. Ryan Hughes 6 points.
He's got range.
He does. It seems to get deeper and deeper every game.
And he just gets nice lift on a shot. It's just such a good-looking jump shot.
Yeah, under control. Oliveri trying to drive left. Stolen by Justin Hayes. He's trying to go 3-on-2 with Ryan Brown. Pulls it out a little bit. Oh, he's called for a carry. Good eyes. Good eyes.
I saw it 3 times coming up. He looked at it. He gave him 1, 2, and then the third one. Nice little steal by Hayes, though.
Yeah. Josh Bauer is going to check in for Bedford. He's coming in for Tommy O'Rourke. Actually, Bauer started the last game, I think, but it wasn't.
Bauer did, yeah, so Bauer.
Arika's setting it up. Gavin to Zimmerman. Zimmerman to Hinrichs. Hinrichs to Gavin. No, that's Camacho's back in the game here. Zimmerman's got a lot of passing, not much dribbling, but not getting very deep into the Bedford basket. Zimmerman has it, gets Bauer up in the air, passes it over to the wing. Deep 3-pointer missed by Gavin, rebounded by Justin Hayes. He gets his, for being the shortest guy on the court, he gets his level of rebounds. Tommy O'Rourke's still in there.
Oh, boy.
Throws a bad pass to Eureka. I think he's going to be checking out after that.
Whoa.
Oh, good hustle foul by Colby Gendron. Deny that layup.
Those are dangerous plays, but Colby made a play on the ball. Certainly a clean play there. Maybe there's body contact there. I'm not sure.
Yep. Ryan Brown will be checking back in, and Josh Kohler will be checking in for the first time for Bedford. Eureka's got the ball at the free throw line, trying to cut the 3-point lead down to 1 if he can make both of them. A little short on the first one.
Yeah. So not a big turnout for BG students tonight. Most of them are on
probably
vacation.
Somewhere south or up north skiing.
So it's a crowd. It's a good size, good turnout.
Yeah,
here, but
many more than we've had in the last month and a half.
Certainly not the atmosphere that we've seen in years past when these two teams play.
Eureka misses the second again. Ball's on the floor and scooping in to get it is Hinrichs. He gets it back for a 3-pointer by Gavin. It's off, and the rebounds by Ryan Hughes. Justin Hayes has it. He'll bring it over the 10-second line. Covered by Eureka. Bedford working against the man-to-man defense by the Cardinals. Ryan Hughes to Ryan Brown. Ryan tries to go left, gets it stolen.
This is where BG's good. They like to run.
Stolen back by Josh Bauer, but it's on the ground. He saved it, but he couldn't get it to a teammate. Goes to the other team. Nice pass underneath. But the layup is missed by Camacho.
We'll see Tim Hinrichs being pulled. Missed the layup. He's going to be pulled. Well, that's when BG, you can see BG gets some shots off of transition. But in the half court, if Bedford makes them play half court offense, this game's theirs. And the pace of this game right now is definitely in Bedford's favor.
I would agree.
We got 2 threes by Hughes and a hoop by Colby Gendron. Yep. That's the 8 points for Bedford.
And here comes Ryan Brown over the 10-second line. Josh Bauer's got it. Bauer over to the other Josh Kohler, who falls with the ball, he tries to get it to Bauer, but he doesn't. And referees say it's white ball, Bedford ball.
Coach Miggs tried to do it John Thompson there and it influenced the call.
Josh Bauer gets it into Ryan Hughes, who throws the lob to Ryan Brown. It was a little too
tough pass.
Yeah, tough one to make. Eureka's got it.
From the baseline, you can't throw that.
Hinrichs back to Eureka to Gavin. Gavin in kind of a wild shot by Camacho, who misses. I would think Camacho would be coming out after those last two shots.
I don't think that's the offense what they're looking for.
Layup is put up but missed by Ryan Brown. Here comes the breakout.
They look to run.
Nice defensive attempt by Hayes, but he couldn't prevent Gavin from making the layup on the break. 8-7, 1-point lead for Bedford, a little under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Colby Gendron will be checking back in for Bedford, as will Oliveri for the Cardinals. Kohler has it over to Ryan Hughes, who puts up a 3, a little off on that one.
That was very contested, but he...
Zimmerman was in his face. Zimmerman throws it over, but kind of gets stolen. Josh to Ryan Brown. He's going to try to go against Camacho. Pulls it back out, gives it to Hughes. Hughes passes it, gets deflected by Gavin out of bounds. Bedford ball. Moreno is coming in. Braden Moreno's checking in for Justin Hayes, while as Ryan Brown is coming out, and Colby Gendron's in for Bedford. Josh Bauer's trying to inbound it. Gives it to Colby Gendron, makes a move underneath, throws it up off the backboard, and it falls in. And the foul is on Mike Rinko.
Mike Rinko. Those two know each other very well.
Yes,
Live
they do.
around the block from each other.
Yeah. And
They
played on the same team,
together,
right?
yeah, for years.
Yeah. I think BG has a hotline to Bedford every year. They get a kid or two from the 03310 zip code.
Less and less as
True.
Colby
misses
they're 0 for 3 from the line.
Yeah.
This could be. Those are two good free throw shooters too.
Right. That could be their Achilles heel, which it has been in other games. Big game for both teams from a seeding perspective. Enrique's trying to make a move. Goes by, lays it up right-handed, misses the layup. Fight for the rebound.
Yeah, so Arica's just too quick for Braden Moreno, getting beat on the baseline right there. No help defense at all. I've seen Bedford times throughout the year where their help defense is on. Other sometimes it's not. And right now, they've held BG to 7 points, but they missed that defensive assignment right there. Mike Rinko's got a unique free throw shooting style.
Yes, he does.
Right through the face, but you know what?
It works.
It works.
Right.
You let him do it.
10-8. Try to cut it to 1. Rinko's given instructions to a couple of the other players.
Ryan Hughes checks out with 6 points.
This is a junior-laden team. A whole bunch of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 juniors on this team. Wow. Rinko's a sophomore. Takes a deep breath before the free throw, puts it up. Looks like the first one, but this one's off. Josh Kohler gets the rebound. He's going to go right up the middle, gets it to Josh Bauer on the right-hand side, pulls it back out. Braden Moreno saves it underneath. Ooh, call traveling on him as he hit Josh Kohler underneath for a layup, but never materialized as the travels call.
Tim Henricks forced a turnover there on Moreno. BG's going to maybe look to break up. Kohler's protecting against that. They like to go over the top here.
Yeah, man-to-man. Zimmerman's got it. He's going to bring it up against Bauer. Jack's going one speed. Pulls it back out. Henricks has it. Henricks has been in almost the whole first quarter, even though he didn't start. Oliveri has it. Back to, I think that's Henricks. Henricks to Zimmerman, way up deep on the top. Takes a shot. Kind of hops on both feet, but nothing's called.
He's getting a step on him, but he's just...
Oliveri breaks away from his guy, throws up a 2, misses. Josh Bauer gets the rebound. Bedford, 23 seconds to go, 2-point lead. Braden Moreno's going to bring it over the 10-second line as he's being covered by Tim Henricks. Passes over to Colby Gendron way deep. Still has it. Better make a move with it. Renko's got him. It's called for a block.
That's 2 on Renko. He's
going to be
come
coming out. As Arica.
Wow.
Alex Arica.
5 fouls on BG, 4 on Bedford. They're calling it tight.
Totally different from the first game.
The girls' game, we saw none of that.
They may not have had 9 the whole game.
No. There was no one-on-one in that first game.
Bauer and O'Rourke come out for Bedford. 9 seconds to go in the first quarter, 2-point lead. Brown throws a lot pass into Gendron. Gendron puts it up. Oh, misses, but gets his own rebound on the other side, but loses the ball. Goes to Henricks. Henricks to Zimmerman, has the layup. Makes it,
I think they're gonna
and
count
it will
that.
count.
As we saw, 10-10, just where we started. And when BG was able to run, they were able to convert.
You're absolutely right. That's exactly when they scored,
Bedford
when they
made
could get out.
Their half-court offense is just non-existent. So
BG made 1 shot besides the breaks.
Yep, exactly.
Right.
And then 2 threes by Hughes and 2 hoops by Gendron, and we're sitting at 10-10. Bedford's missed all 3 of their free throws.
Right.
So,
I mean, if I calculated it in my head, I'd say Bedford's probably close to 50% for the year on the free throw line.
Wow.
Maybe a little above because of the last few games.
Does it get tighter as does it?
No,
they don't get tight. It's just,
usually whatever happens early is how it stays the whole game, which is a bad omen for today.
So it's a confidence thing. So
right.
If they're struggling early, they're going to struggle all game. If they're making them, they're going to get some confidence.
Right. Both coaches giving instruction to their teams. Fast-paced. Both teams trying to play tough defense. And we'll see what happens in the second quarter. It'll be Bedford ball inbounding across the way.
Moreno's getting some extended minutes here.
He has been playing quite a bit more, and he's actually been hitting a couple of shots in games too. So his confidence is up, and give Justin Hayes a little breather. Braden breaks it up, gets it over to Ryan Hughes, takes the 3, gets hit. He's on the floor, but he still makes it. Got it over Zimmerman again. Jack's getting up there on every shot, contesting it. Yep. Zimmerman's got it against Hughes now. If I remember correctly, they played baseball on the same Little League team together, I think, on the All-Star team. And they're covering each other in the basketball court. Arika has it, trying to drive left, pulls it up, throws it up, misses.
Oh, God.
Bad shot. Oh, Kohler has it, grabs it again. Oh, Braden's got it. Tries to throw it back in, but it goes to Oliveri, who's got it stolen by Kohler. Kohler's going to, who loses it? Wow, it's a hot potato. Kohler's got it again.
Tommy O'Rourke hitting.
Gendron gets fouled. Looked like the whistle blew before he even hit him.
Yeah, I think Mo anticipated that call right there.
Justin Hayes will be checking back in for Bedford. 2 shots for Colby Gendron. See if we can break the hitless streak at the free throw line for the Bulldogs. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce. Picks it up, throws it up, looks good, and it is good. Extends the lead to 14-10. Number 2 checks in for the first time. Ryan Magogi, senior guard for the Cardinal. Gendron puts up the second one, in and out. Lead stays at 4. Just over 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Zimmerman bringing it up against Hayes.
4-0 run to start the quarter for the Bulldogs.
Zimmerman trying to go again against Hayes, but he stops him.
Looks like he's getting a step, but he's just being hesitant to go to the rim.
Right. He's got it up top, fakes the shot, hops again, nothing called. Loses the ball off his arm or leg. Zimmerman saying something to the ref.
He was. He turned his back on the call there. Right. He turned the back on the comments.
Right.
So Mo could not see it.
Right. And not call anything.
Just frustration. They're playing. You know, it's surprising when all the picks that they're setting for use, that BG would have their top player covering him because they could just wear him out.
Right.
They rely on him to handle the ball.
That's a good point. Very good point. Zimmerman's got it up top, trying to drive right, gets by, throws it up, misses, but is fouled. I think the foul is on, yes it is, Justin Hayes. That's, I think, his second, might be his first. They put it on the board, I'll let you know. It's his first. Jack Zimmerman's at the free throw line. Ryan Brown's going to check back in, and Alex Arica's checking back in for the Cardinals. Josh Bauer's coming back in for the Bulldogs. Colby Gendron sits down, as does Josh Kohler. Coach is checking, assistant coach is checking with the clock operator in the official book to make sure they get their stats right. Jack Zimmerman takes free throw, makes it.
He's 3 for 4 from the line.
2-point lead, 6:20 to go, first half. Little pressure by BG. Looks like it's a zone press. Maybe not. Maybe it's a man-to-man press.
They're making Hayes go left.
Tommy O'Rourke brings it over. Ryan Hughes has it. Turns around. Sees Jack Zimmerman in front of him. Gets to Josh Bauer. Makes a move on Arica. Loses his footing, but I think the foul is going to be called on Arica. And Coach Mignot is not very happy with that call because I think he thinks Bauer lost his footing, and it actually looked like he might have.
Yeah, he's working the refs. It's been a tough season on him. He had high expectations. They're sitting at 7 and 9. It's one of these seasons where, you know, Londonderry and Central are the cream of the crop, but their team. Last year, it was going to be tough to beat Central. This year, I think that they're beatable.
They're beatable. Yeah, obviously Londonderry already beat them, but you're right.
Yeah, I think you have teams that as far down as BG that could, you know, they played Central very tough. You know, they had a chance to win that game. Bedford, you know, last year, you know, ironically enough, last year they took Central to overtime at Central.
Right.
This year at home they got blown out by 25.
Right.
But I think they can beat Central when they play it to the level that they're capable of.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Zimmerman going up against Bauer now. 3 different guys have been on Zimmerman this quarter already. Gavin trying to make a move, loses it, gets it back, throws it underneath. Layup is up and in by Hendricks.
Yep. Made up for that one he missed earlier.
Right, ties the game.
14. This is the game. This is the way I saw it. This is going to be a battle. Yeah, they're forcing Hayes to the left. This is going to. I don't think any team's going to build a double-digit lead tonight.
I think you're right. The way they're playing. Hughes takes a 3, makes the 3.
Keep hitting like that.
Right, if he gets hot and they don't cover him. I think he missed 1. He's made 3.
It's tough to think of him as being that could be a foul on Zimmerman.
Hayes steals it from Zimmerman. Ryan Brown tries to go down, but it's broken up by Hendricks.
When you said that Hughes has been off as of late, it's just
last couple of games.
It's tough to imagine him being off. He's just such a pure shooter.
I mean, he still got points,
but he still scores.
Right,
but not like
prolific.
Yeah, like we've seen some 18-point halves.
Right, exactly. Halves. Ryan Brown trying to make a move underneath, pulls it to the left, gets it up and in. Nice play by Ryan Brown. Right hand shot on the left side I don't like, but
he's got man
it works.
skills. Yep.
Oh yeah, he's got moves. He played very well the last game. Probably his best game of the year. Oliveri has it. Trying to make a move to the left.
A little jump shot. You don't see too many of those.
No, not from there. Missed it though, a little strong. Bauer gets it on the ground, throws it
This is where
to
he's at-
Ryan's
this is
trying to
where he's
make
at
their
his
move.
best.
Goes behind his back, gets to Ryan Hughes, takes the jumper, misses. Josh Bauer fights and gets the rebound.
They
Has the
just-
ball, making a move to the lane, throws it up. Oh, call for double dribble. Not sure, it might have been out.
Yep.
Didn't see it, but it might have been. Oliveri's checking out. Not sure who came in for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
Is this the first time
Wrinkle.
we're seeing the 2-3 zone? No.
Yeah, I
it's
think
the
you're
2-3
right.
First
Yeah,
time we're going to
yeah.
see that 2-3 zone. This is where BG really struggles.
Zimmerman.
They got to know where Zimmerman is.
Arica. Henricks back to Arica to Zimmerman. Zimmerman deep, fakes the shot. Henricks has it, gets it to Arica. Arica looks, gives it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman takes the three. I think that's off, and it is.
That was a flat-looking
Yeah,
shot right there.
rotation and everything.
Yeah. He's
Hughes
changed
has
his
it.
shot.
Whoa, gets it blocked by Arica. But Arica loses it out of bounds. Ryan knows he shouldn't have taken that one. He's talking to himself out there.
But when you're feeling it.
Right. Coach Fitzpatrick calls 2 for the play, the unbounce play to be thrown in by Bauer. Hendricks checks out. Guts it to Colby Gender, throws it up off the backboard, misses a little too strong. Ball's on the floor. Renko tries to break out with it, gets to Arica. Arica has it, trying to go left, loses control, gets it back, throws it across his body.
On the head right there.
Right, got hit
Arica's
by.
showing some athleticism getting to the rim. He hasn't finished anything yet, but he's making things happen.
Yeah, if he can finish those, that adds a whole nother element to the
exactly.
game.
Yep. I haven't seen him show the ability to knock down shots. He just looks like a slasher. And he didn't look good on his first trip to the line.
Arica's got 2. Try to cut into a 5-point lead for Bedford just under halfway into the second quarter. Coach Mignot saying a few things we won't repeat about the free throw shooting of his team right now. Josh Kohler's checking in for Ryan Hughes, who just picked up his first foul. Alex Arica stepping to the line, getting his foot as close as possible, making sure he's not on the line. Holding the ball, 1 dribble, 2 dribbles. Spins it, dips, shoots, misses.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
I think he's
So it could be a
0 for
free
4
throw
from the line,
shooting game here, as both teams have been off a little bit.
A 9-4 quarter for the Bulldogs.
Justin Hayes has it, gives it to Colby Gender, trying to make a move,
That could've
gets it
been
blocked.
Yeah,
Colby's got to turn that shoulder when he tries to go up for the layup. Jump ball's called.
you're saying he's got to turn in a little more?
Yeah, but he's
Or just
last couple of
elevate,
games, right? He goes up, but the body's not turned, so he can take the shot
So it's
off
more
the
of a hook,
backboard.
yeah.
It's actually almost across his body.
It's good to see him down low.
Oh yeah, and that's where he needs to be for this team right now. Passes underneath. Number 33, who I think is in for the first time.
33.
Jack Krasminski,
A junior,
6'6" junior.
Yeah.
Gets a bucket,
Talk
cuts the
about
lead
turning
to 3.
face, and that was a good-looking shot.
Yeah. Ryan Brown trying to go left, a little too strong off the backboard.
That's where BG likes
Gavin
to go.
has it, trying to run. Gets stopped.
Bedford does a
Gets
great
it over
job
to
in
Arica.
transition there.
Arica to Zimmerman, back to Arica. Arica doesn't look to shoot.
No, it doesn't look like
Yeah.
it.
Zimmerman's got it.
Here.
He'll take it. That looks better than the last one.
Yes,
That's good.
yeah, you could see that right
Yep.
away.
The rotation on the ball.
Release was,
Zimmerman ties the game at 19. Coach Fitzpatrick calls a timeout. 3:03 to go. Second period. 19 all. A little more offensive momentum, but from both teams.
Yeah, 2 evenly matched teams, 2 teams with very similar games. Bedford's missed some layups here in this, contested though, not
Right.
wide open layups, but they're just some inside shots by Brown and Gendron that are the difference. Free throw shooting are poor on both teams, so I think we're going to see teams go on these 5-0 runs, but I think it's going to be neck and neck. The team that it doesn't seem like, the atmosphere here is not. It's a good crowd, but it just doesn't seem like there's a lot of energy in the team right now.
No electricity flowing through here. Yeah, I think you're right. You commented earlier. I don't think we're going to see a 10-point lead by either team tonight. It just
these
doesn't.
Teams are so similar.
Right.
It looks to me like BG's bench might be a little bit deeper. Bedford for the most part. Bowers gets a few minutes, Kaler gets a few minutes, and then Moreno gets a few minutes. So they play eight guys is what they play. So far, I think 9 players have checked in for
BG.
For BG.
Yeah. Hughes breaks it. I mean, Hayes breaks it
Yeah,
over
they're
the
fist.
10 second, gets it into Gendron. Gendron's going in. Oh, he got whacked that time, and his body was a little bit better turned that time.
He's just looking to draw the foul.
Yeah.
That's what he's looking for. I think he's got to concentrate maybe on making the shot more than just
I agree.
getting that call.
When he's down that deep with the ball, it should be he should be thinking 3 points on the play,
Make the
not
shot. Let's not draw the foul.
Right.
Yelling,
Right. Braden Moreno's going to check back in for the Bulldogs. Colby Gendron takes the first one, in and out.
Wow,
Well, he's missed two in a row.
He has such a nice stroke where I would expect him to be a 75-80% free throw shooter, but he's already missed 3 tonight, I think.
And you think you're right. There's another one. That one looks good, and
That's
it
a
is.
good-looking stroke.
Breaks the tie. 2019 Bedford. Wide open on the shot, but missed by Gavin. Rebound. Kruminski again makes another one. Where did he come from?
I've seen him play a few times. He doesn't get off the bench, but he's got some nice hands inside, a nice touch.
2 good turnarounds he's made, and he's given the...
I mean, he can't play Gendron on the perimeter here.
No.
So that could be a good matchup.
Hayes loses it. Kaminsky gives BG the lead for the first time in the game. Zimmerman bringing it down, see what he can do with it. Rinko's setting the pick, but doesn't get anything out of it.
This is just a lot of pass and pick.
Gavin has it at the free throw line, takes a jumper, looks a little short, and it is. Coach says he doesn't want that. I think means he doesn't want the shot. I know he doesn't want that result.
I think he had a matchup there. I mean,
he did.
I think he's got to take that to the rim.
Right.
Yeah, Hughes is out right now, and it just seems like their offense. He forces everyone to extend their defense on him,
which opens it up down low. Now they can just pack it in.
Now they can pack it in because they don't really have a perimeter shooter right now. They're cheating off of Moreno right here.
Down the middle goes Gendron, off the rim twice, misses. Bauer gets it, gives it to Gendron for the layup, and lays it up and gives Bedford the lead, 22-21. Here we go, back and forth. Rinko has it, lobs it out to Gavin, Gavin to Zimmerman to Arica, Arica to Gavin. No, it's Rinko, sorry.
And he gets fouled. Is he going to give him in the act here? I'm not sure if Rinko's going to get back to the line. Yep,
Justin Hayes.
Shoot for Rinko. Hayes is so quick to that ball.
Yep. Checking back in will be Hendricks for BG, as well as Oliveri, and Ryan Brown will be checking in for Cardinals. Also checking in for BG will be Camacho.
That's an interesting.
As Rinko hits his first free throw.
Camacho seems to get the minutes over. How are you pronouncing it? Kuzminski?
Kuzminski, yeah.
Kuzminski, that's a real solid effort right there. He'd be the guy that, if you need offense inside, he looks like he's got more skill.
Yeah, I wouldn't sit him too long right now. Well, it's only a minute 36 to go in the quarter, but
Rinko knocked down the first one.
Yeah, tied the game up.
So the pace of this game favors Bedford.
Yeah, I agree.
In my opinion, right now.
I agree. Rinko misses the second. Some violations called on, I think, Ryan Brown.
So the sub still gets to come in.
Was a lane violation. Ryan Brown gets called for the lane violation. Rinko will get a second try at a second free throw to break the tie. Mobilito saying something to Ryan Brown. Rinko takes that form again, puts it up, off the front, off the back, and out.
Good rebound by Gendron there.
Pulls it down. Game stays tied. Minute and a half to go, first half. Pretty entertaining game. Braden Moreno picks up his dribble. Ryan Hughes is back in. Get it to Colby Gendron, who's going to make another move. Gets it up and in. That's a good move. That's the shoulder turn.
Coach Fitzpatrick.
Zimmerman coming back the other way.
They've got him to get down on the block, and that's where.
On this team, that's where he needs him.
That's where he needs to be. Get those tough points.
Zimmerman's got it on the wing. Gets it to Gavin. Gavin to Oliveri. Oliveri down low to Rinko. Rinko makes a move on Hughes. Puts it up and in. Rinko's playing tough. Yep. Ties it up for the Cardinals.
What's Rinko listed as? 22. Mike Rinko 6'4". Now?
I think that's pushing it. Yeah. We both know that. Almost stolen by Rinko, but.
Yeah, I'd say I was thinking 6'2".
Same here. Not sure how that's measured by any team.
Yeah, maybe you just
inbound pass to Colby and gets fouled.
See, he's just looking to get fouled.
Right. So go to Colby on the offense for Bedford right now.
He's been, because I would say Hughes has what, 4 threes?
3 threes.
Did he hit?
He might have 4. You might be right. You might have 4. Yeah. Yeah, he's got 12 points. You're right. He does have 12 points. You're right.
Points.
Yeah. Gardner Genders checking in for the first time for Ryan Hughes. Going a little more size.
Yeah, getting some
Get
size.
some size on Rinko down there.
Yeah, don't be surprised if they get another offensive possession if Hughes comes back in.
Right, exactly.
But they haven't had many other points. Brown maybe has a hoop, and then Hughes and Gendron. That's where the points are coming
You're right.
from.
You're absolutely right. Gendron hits both, finally. 2-point lead. Here comes Zimmerman. They get it down quick. They don't waste any time.
Zimmerman could get to the rim.
Oliveri takes a lefty jumper from 3, a little too strong. Bauer hits it but can't grab it. Oliveri gives it to Zimmerman. And BG sets up again. Coach Mignot yells for a play. Yelling for somebody to pick. Oliveri's got it. Looks like they're running a weave. Zimmerman's got it.
Zimmerman could shoot that.
Makes a move to the left. Gives it to Rinko. Rinko moves to the right. Jump hop. No shot. Gavin takes a dribble, moves in, steps in, misses. Rebound by Gardner Gendron, and he's dribbling it up.
They'll look to take this.
Got to get it up. Somebody's got to give him help.
That's 8,
12 seconds.
9.
That could get stolen.
That's 10 if he's still there.
Yeah, exactly. Colby's got it with 7. Gets it to Ryan Brown, who's going to make a move down the baseline. Reverse layup misses. Ball's fought for on the floor. 1 second time runs out. 26-24, Bedford Bulldogs lead the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Entertaining first half.
It was for the most part a very well played game.
Yeah.
Some turnovers, some missed shots, but I think both teams defensively played very strong. Bedford's on their game as far as help defense. They're not giving up anything easy. BG, they're struggling in the half court when they're running. You know, they're successful. And this game it's going to be a seesaw battle all the way through. I think we're in for a good finish.
Right. We'll be back for the second half shortly. Here we go, start of the second half. Ryan Brown will inbound it for Bedford with a 2-point lead. Hopefully they'll be able to keep it. We'll see what happens.
The largest lead of the game belonged to Bedford. They're up by 5 at one point.
Yep. Both teams picked it up a little bit in the second quarter. 16-14, Bedford outscored Cardinals to take the lead. Justin Hayes takes a shot, a little short.
So the only
Zimmerman
difference for starters is Henricks is starting for Camacho for.
He was out there quite a bit the whole first half, so it's not surprising. Yeah. Ball stolen from
Hayes again.
Henricks. Ryan Brown going up on the left hand, lays it up and in over
Nice
Zimmerman.
touch. That's where he's
Yep.
he's
Oh, yeah.
excited. He's fun
Right.
to watch in the open court.
Zimmerman trying to go back the other way, goes left hand, reverse layup and puts it in. A lot more
They're
scoring.
good. That's where they're good in transition because there was no help defense there. No one can really. Hayes is doing a good job on Zimmerman, but he's getting a lot of help.
Right, exactly. He's
They
not
can
stopping
help
him by
him.
himself, right? Ryan Houston puts up a 3 and makes a 3, gives him a 5-point lead. A lot more exciting so far this half in the first minute.
That's asking Zimmerman a lot. Zimmerman.
Oliveri throws a little hard off left side. O'Rourke picks it up, gives it to Ryan Brown.
BG
And we're
coming
off.
out a little bit flat here.
Justin Hayes brings it over the 10-second
Oh,
line.
he jumped that passing lane pretty well.
But Jack Zimmerman deflected out of bounds.
So I was saying Zimmerman made the layup down there, and then he's got to come back and find Hughes, and that's just asking too much of
Right.
him.
I think that you got to, right? You're on to something right there because they are asking too
It's
much.
just not the right matchup.
And you don't need to. Oh. Justin Hayes tried to
O'Rourke-
throw it to O'Rourke, but O'Rourke was going to set a
He's so
pick.
used to setting picks.
Right,
He's
exactly.
just there to set picks. He's like, don't throw me the ball. I don't need to touch the ball.
Oliveri inbounds to Zimmerman, brings it up. Gets it back from Oliveri, tries to go right, stops. Hayes is in front of him, stops him again. Erika's got it, trying to find somebody underneath. Gets it over to Henricks. Henricks back to Erika. Erika driving left, stop. Gets it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman fakes the shot, had it open there, didn't take it though.
I don't know what he didn't like about that look.
No.
Gavin hit
misses.
one, but he's
missed a few.
He's missed
He's
a
taken
bunch,
a few.
yeah.
He must have the green light from coach. He was crossing his arms. Gavin's trying to cover Brown. Brown bounces it to O'Rourke. O'Rourke passes it out to Hayes, and he's trying to set something up. Finds Hughes behind his back over to Brown. Brown's going to try to do something on Gavin. Tries to go right. Stops, pulls it back out. Colby Gendron hasn't touched the ball both anytime down on the offense so far. Now he gets it way up top.
see Colby can get the ball, and Henricks, he's giving up 5 inches there.
Yeah, he should be looking at that. Ryan Brown goes left, throws it up. Got to learn to put that up with his left hand. He always tries to show it back over his body with his right, and it just doesn't work. It's too much inertia going. Oliveri misses short on a 5-footer.
I think Coach Miggs might think about
Coach
taking
Miggs
a
is saying
timeout.
you're going 1-on-5.
Take a timeout here versus.
Rinko's coming in for him.
Yeah.
Hayes has it. Nice pass in from O'Rourke to Colby Gendron, who lays it up and in.
He's just giving up too many inches there. I mean, Hendricks is listed at 6'4", but he's not 6'4".
No, you're absolutely right.
Gendron is a true, what do they list him at? But he's a true 6'7".
Yeah, or close if he's not.
Yeah.
33-26, 7-point lead by Bedford early in the third quarter. From a 2-point lead at the half, we've gone to a 7-point lead. In the first 3 minutes, Coach Mignot is yelling at his team because he's not happy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mixed message where he wants him to play fast, so he wants him to go, and the kid misses a shot, and he's saying you're 1 on 5. But you know what? That wasn't a bad shot. I mean,
he was open. He just missed it.
Yeah.
Right.
I would have liked to see him go to the hoop.
Right.
I mean, but pulling a little 10-footer is not a bad shot. Now you find your way to the bench.
Full court pressure by Bedford.
And they leave Zimmerman open.
And he's got it, and he'll.
Oh.
Justin Hayes almost steals it from Jack, but Jack gets it back. Gets to Rinko. Rinko tries to throw a little lob pass that gets deflected, and Ryan Brown picks it up. Way too soft a pass. Ryan Brown going down the left-hand side, goes across to the right, lays it up and in. Ryan looks like he hurt himself, though. He's limping coming back.
Zimmerman just went for the
steal.
Whole late defense there, yeah.
9-point lead, biggest lead. See if our 10-point factor comes into play here.
I'm pulling for a PG hoop right now.
Exactly.
I don't want that to.
Arika's got it
here
to Zimmerman. Jack goes to right, left, crosses over, throws it, kind of soft.
They're
and
just
it's picked
out of
up
sync. They're flat.
By Hendricks. Gets it to Arika deep in the wing. Back to Jack Zimmerman.
This is a matchup for Zimmerman here.
Yeah, he's Tommy O'Rourke. Oh, it goes right by him on the right. Throws it up, gets fouled.
Yeah, that's not. You don't need a pick when you have.
No, right, exactly.
Playing Zimmerman.
Exactly.
Zimmerman might be taller, but it's just a quickness match.
Right.
O'Rourke can't.
Right.
Doesn't have the foot speed to stay with Zimmerman.
Jack's a good athlete. I coached him in Little League baseball few years ago.
Does he still play baseball?
I don't think he does anymore. I think he gave it up for basketball.
A lot of these kids specialize, yeah.
I'm not a believer in that, but that's just me. Zimmerman hits the first one, so it's an 8-point lead. Tommy O'Rourke comes out. Back in the game for Bedford is Josh Bauer. I don't know. I just think the body, any sport you play, develops different bones and muscles in your body. And I think it helps.
Yeah. It's the way of the world, though.
No, you're right.
Soccer's the worst. Hockey, basketball, football's the sport where kids don't have to specialize.
Right. Ryan Brown takes a deep three from the top of the key and makes it.
He's got that touch. There's our 10-point.
There you go. You said over 10, though.
Yeah, we said over 10, so we're still good.
Exactly, right? I mean, Jack Zimmerman trying to make a move, tries to throw up a wild reverse shot in that one.
He seems like he's able to get to the hoop a little more than he was. Oh, that's a travel.
Ooh, both feet move. Spin move, misses. Bauer gets the rebound, puts it up, misses. Fighting for it. Arika's got it, gives it to Bauer, who gives it to Gendron, who throws it up. Made it that time, but again, he's shooting across his body. It's a tough shot to make. 12-point lead. Zimmerman has it. 3:36 to go, third quarter. Bedford's outscored him 14-4 so far in this quarter. Rinko makes a
That's
move.
A good challenge, really good challenge by Brown. Brown hits a three, makes a
gets tripped, no calls made, has the ball, is called for traveling by Mo Bilodeau. Wow.
I'm not sure how there's a travel because the ball was loose.
True. Coach Fitzpatrick and Coach Burke, assistant Coach Burke, were both up saying, how could that be a travel when he got tripped going in? Colby Gendron's going to check in.
Here's
next
a player
stoppage.
for BG, number 23.
Who's
Patrick
that?
Donovan. We haven't seen him yet today.
Sophomore guard. Foul's called on Ryan Brown, and that's his.
What are you guessing? Second? Second, yeah.
Colby comes in for Ryan. Arika's taking the ball in out of bounds, gets it to Gavin. Gavin throws it up and makes it on a little 5-foot jumper from the side of the rim. Bauer gets to Hughes, who gets it back and brings it over the 10-second line. Gets it over to Justin Hayes, who's going against Arika. Arika's putting pressure on Justin, but Justin seems to be working it off. Hughes has it. Looking to try to go. Gets a jumper up and in. Ryan Hughes makes it
Taking
two.
it off the dribble. That's nice to see off the dribble.
Trying to make a long pass here. Deflected. Ryan Hughes has it. Gets it to Justin Hayes, who's going up the middle. But BG is back. Bauer has it. Trying to make a move. Pulls it back out. Colby Gendron has it. Drives the middle. Nice pass to his brother, who lays it up and bounces off. Nice play, brother to brother, but didn't go in.
Oh, that's not good.
Here comes BG the other way. Arika's got it, trying to go in the middle. Gets stolen by Justin Hayes, who throws it up, gets it himself. Called for traveling. It did look like he threw it to himself when he had it before.
I think they got it. I think BG needs a full time.
I totally
I
agree.
mean, you're sitting on 4 timeouts. Right now, you're completely out of sync. You got to just regroup.
Right.
Instead of just getting on everybody, pulling
Arika's
everybody
out.
out.
Patrick Donovan's in. Colby Gendron's out. Josh Kohler's back in. Jack Zimmerman brings it up against Bauer.
Zimmerman
Rinko's
seems
got
like
it.
he's able to get to the hoop in the second half. Oh,
I don't know what that was.
good like Gardner poked him in
Balls
the eye.
thrown out. BG's ball. Coach Mignot's yelling at Henricks, I think. He's not happy with something that Henricks did. I wasn't sure what it is because he didn't really touch the ball. Donovan has it, brings it over against Justin Hayes. Fiddle and diddle with it, but getting nowhere. Gardner-Gender goes for the steal, almost gets it. Ball's thrown on the ground. It's all over the place. Finally, Gardner-Gender picks it up, and Coach Mignot's just hollering for other players to get in. Hayes puts another one up, just misses.
That would have been a dagger.
Exactly.
That would have been.
Zimmerman's got it on the wing. He's going to try to come down the other way.
He's got to look to shoot.
I agree. They need offense. Rinko's going to try to go in it. Lays it up short.
That's
Fouled by Gardner-Gendron.
He could take Gardner off the dribble there, and I think he recognized that.
Oliveri comes in for Donovan.
But I would like to see Jack Zimmerman shoot that 3.
I agree.
They give him space and he can shoot.
Oh, he's going to the hoop. He's not given free throws. That's surprising. Brown in for Hughes. Ryan for Ryan. Oliveri's trying to find somebody to throw it to. Can't find it. Finally gets it into Rinko, who has to go get it in the corner. He's trying to find somebody else. Gets it up to Zimmerman, and Bauer's got him. Zimmerman's trying to go left. Gets stopped. Rinko's going to try to go left. He gets stopped, loses it.
Just out of control.
The middle's clogged, and they're trying to go down the middle. Travel's called on Bedford.
So our halftime score was 26-24.
You got it.
So
16-6.
BG's sitting on a 6-point quarter right now.
Yep. Substitution. Gavin's going back in for Henricks. Coach Mignot is talking to one of the other coaches on the bench about something. Zimmerman gets the inbound pass. Oh, look, he had Bauer, but he's trying to go behind his back, and he has to pick it up.
I don't know what he's yelling, run the offense.
Right, Camacho's got it. Oh, Kaminsky's back. Kuzminski's back in. Zimmerman. Camacho. Kuzminski for 2.
3 for 3.
3?
He's 3 for 3.
Oh, yeah.
Not a 3-pointer.
Right. Gardner-Gendron lays it up on a nice pass from Josh Kohler. Gets the lead back up to 12 with just a minute to go in the third quarter. Zimmerman pulls it back out, trying to go try one-on-one. Loses it. Oh, foul's called, but it looked like a pretty good steal.
I thought the initial was a bump.
Right, I did too.
The steal was good.
Right, I agree.
The steal was good. The late
That's
bump
the
was,
fourth team foul on Bedford, and there's
no
fouls on.
I think, as you mentioned earlier in the broadcast, that says a little bit about the intensity.
Right.
You're committing no fouls. I don't know how hard.
Right, how hard are you playing?
The effort is not.
Here's our boy again. Kuzminski misses for the first time.
Not the prettiest looking, but.
Gavin gets it as he reached over, and it falls out for him, unfortunately. Bauer holds on to it.
Bauer gets those tough rebounds.
44 seconds, Ryan Brown's bringing it. 2 guys are on the floor getting up. The other end, Brown's trying to make a whirly-dirly move. Throws it up, misses, goes in for his own rebound. It was off of Ryan, so she actually should have grabbed that to try to get control, because it's Cardinal basketball, 36 seconds to go, 12-point lead. A little token pressure by Bedford. Bauer reaches for it, tries to get it from Zimmerman, doesn't. Zimmerman says, okay, you want to do that? I'm going to go to the basket, take a mid-range jumper. Misses it, though.
He's worn out a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you were right with your assessment earlier. He's trying to have him do too much on both ends. Oh, Kuzminski tried to block it. It looked pretty clean from here.
What we're seeing here is Bedford's outrunning BG.
You're right.
Bedford's in transition is getting easy points. They're outrunning BG. They have more energy.
Yep. Brady Moreno's going to check in.
Seems like a flat team.
Yep. And it's not like Coach Mignot hasn't tried almost everything on his bench. He's looking for an answer and he can't find one.
He's sitting on 4 timeouts for the fourth quarter. I'll tell you that much. I would have used.
Exactly. You're going to stay in a game.
I would have used. Yep. You want to stay.
Yep.
I'm not going to do him any good.
Ryan Brown makes the free throw. Gardner-Gendron's out. Colby Gendron's back in for him. And Brady Moreno came in for Justin Hayes. Ryan, couple of dribbles, spins it in his hand, throws it up, in and out.
Jeez.
A lot of those for Bedford tonight. Okay, 15 seconds to go. 13-point lead for Bedford. Arika trying to find something to do with it. Gets stuck at the free throw line. Oliveri pulls it around, trying to go left. Goes around everybody. Doesn't get anywhere, though. Throws up a wild shot.
Oh, boy.
Short. Ball's out of bounds.
Oh.
So that is 8 points for the Cardinals, 19 points for the Bulldogs in that quarter. To give them a 13-point lead as we go into the last 8 minutes of the game. I think BG still got a shot, but
they got
to change
not,
stuff
not
up.
the way they played. I mean,
Right.
they're an eight-point quarter, and they didn't miss. It wasn't like they missed a lot of shots. They just didn't get many good looks off. I think Bedford played good defense. They played good defense all game. Zimmerman's gonna, I think they're gonna have to have Zimmerman step up. Gavin's gonna have to. I mean, they're gonna have to start hitting shots.
Right. You can't rely on Krasminski to be making their points.
No, Krasminski's got
6
points for them.
Yep. Coach Mignot is the voice you hear if you hear any voice behind us.
Yeah,
it's him yelling at his team.
He definitely brings a lot of passion and a lot of energy to the game. And you know what? His team has to get some of that going, because right now we haven't seen much of that. He's brought his energy. He's brought his passion.
He's always got his passion.
Yeah, he does. You got to give him credit for that. He's into it. He's all in. Right now they're coming out with Zimmerman on the bench, Hendricks on the bench. He's going a little bit big. And that Guertin Gendron, he got 2-3 minutes and he made some plays. He got a bucket, made a defensive play. Could have had 2 buckets, just rimmed out. But he brought the energy.
Oh, we'll see what the Cardinals have here. Here's Kaminsky again. He gets fouled as he goes to the hoop.
He doesn't look the part, but he looks, he's got a nice touch, nice little move.
He's got some
We've
size.
seen it all. He's hit some shots. He made a move to the hoop, so give him credit.
4 fouls on.
I think he's going to be a good free throw shooter here.
I think you're right.
I think he's going to knock them both down.
I think you're right. 4 fouls are on Tommy O'Rourke, so I assume he'll be coming out, and Gardner Gendron will be checking in for him size, a little bigger size for size. Yeah, he got it. A little short, but it bounced off the rim and in. One more shot for Krasminski, the 6'6" junior. 6'6", 185. That's on the thin side.
Yeah.
Bounces it off to the right, puts it up to the right side of his face, goes all the way down, leans up, a little too strong, misses it. Bauer grabs it.
Bauer, he gets those tough rebounds.
Yep.
See if Moreno can handle the ball for them.
Yep. Braden Moreno trying to bring it up against Arica, and he's successful. Coach is still yelling about something. Josh to Josh into Gendron. Gardner Gendron makes the layup and gets fouled. Some quality minutes from Gardner Gendron tonight.
Yeah, he earned it, in that last shift where he got his 2 minutes. He earned to get more time, and he knocked down another one.
Right,
there.
gives Bedford a 14-point lead, and with this free throw could make it 15 as Hendricks and Zimmerman come in, and Oliveri and Camacho come out. Camacho hasn't played much. He's got some size too.
He's probably going to lose more playing time with the way
Krasminski's
playing. He's got 7,
Try to make it 15, a little strong. This is 14-point lead, 7.5 to go.
But as you said, when I asked you early in the year why Gardner Gendron wasn't getting the minutes, was the offense. He's going to give you the defense. He's going to play hard. If he can knock down a few buckets, that's what they need, those.
Exactly. Arica trying to make a move to the left, stops, hands it out to Hendricks to Zimmerman. Zimmerman trying to go left, gets stuck back to Hendricks, but they've got nowhere after 5 passes. Zimmerman's got way deep.
He's got to look.
Fakes a shot. He's got to look for it. I agree.
He's got to hit that.
He's the only offense they really have.
No.
Hendricks falls to the ground. He's called for traveling as he gets back up because you've lost any pivot once you fall to the ground. So automatically it's a travel. Wasn't his fault. Just lost his footing. Rinko's checking in for Krasminski. Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Coach Mignot gave a 5 to Krasminski, so he's happy with his play. He's telling him something right now.
He has played well.
Yeah, Braden Moreno breaks.
Braden does seem very confident with the ball. Quick, too.
Kohler's got it. Passes it to the other Josh Bauer, back to the other Josh Kohler.
Oh,
Tries a tough lob. Wow. Somehow Colby Gendron got his hands on it and threw it up. But
that's good hands on the catch because they were fronting and
they
had help on
the
backside. Right. So that's not a pass you want to throw.
Coach Fitzpatrick giving some instructions to Gardner.
What he's telling them is come to the high post. When they're playing behind, come to the high post.
Colby puts up the first one and makes it. Better free throw shooting in the second half for Bedford. They were 3 for 7 in the first half. Oh, I think Colby's asking out. Must be something wrong with him. He had some injuries. He got a bad toe, I think. That's what made him miss some time.
He missed a
Yeah,
game.
yeah. I think he didn't start a couple games. He played very minimally in one game. I can't remember which one it was, but there was talk that he wasn't even going to dress, but he actually did end up dressing at the end, but didn't play much in that game. Okay, we got a 16-point lead. 6:38 to go. Zimmerman trying to make a move. Cross left to right, but pulls it back out. Over to Arica.
Bauer doing a good job on Gavin.
Way too far away from the basket, though. Nothing's going to happen here. Good for Gavin. Takes a turnaround, throws up an air ball. That's not going to get you anywhere.
They have no legs in them.
Coach Mignot says we don't need that. Ryan Brown's got it, trying to make a move left.
This game being tight is
bounce pass to Ryan Brown. Ryan better put it up. Gets fouled by Henricks.
This thing's gotten away from BG at this point. 16. They've only scored 33.
Still plenty of time, but you're right. It just doesn't feel like there's anything going right for BG, and there's nothing trying to go right for BG because they're not making it happen. Kohler comes out. Ryan Hughes is back in. Ryan Brown's inbounding it. Gives it to Ryan Hughes, who puts up jumper, misses. Bauer gets the rebound on the weak side.
That's his 4th rebound. Tough rebounds,
yep.
too.
Hughes has it again, trying to make a move, pulls it back out to Ryan Brown. Under 6 minutes finally. Period seems to be taking forever, especially in Bedford's eyes. Bauer goes by, bounce pass to Gardner Gendron, and he gets another. That's 6 points for him?
Is that his 2nd hoop?
3rd hoop, I think.
Third
I think
hoop?
he had one in the first half.
And 6 points.
Yep. Zimmerman's got it.
This thing's
going to have to create some offense here. We got a 18-point lead. Rinko's got it, but again, makes a spin move to the middle, throws it up, misses.
Yeah, he likes his matchup there.
Yeah, Rinko's coming out, though. And checking in for the first time, I think, is Wally Kwasinski.
Some of these names.
Some Polish descendants on this team, I think. Right? Is that Kwasinski?
Kwasinski, yeah.
6'4" senior. Let's see if he'll give him a spark. I don't blame Coach for trying. I mean, you got to try anything.
At this point, you're down 18.
Right. Press broken easily. Ryan Brown going by himself. Right down the middle, throws it up, misses.
That's got to be a start.
Gardner Gendron gets the rebound, throws it up, misses. Gardner's earned a lot of playing time based on his performance tonight.
And they need that.
Oh, yeah, they need some more size down there.
But it looked like Henrik stepped in, took the charge.
All right.
There was no call.
Krasminski's going to check in. If he doesn't check in for Kwasinski, I'm going to have to keep him separate. Gardner dips, shoots, makes it. Coach Mignot's how many points, right?
9.
9. We can answer you. And he's right. That's his problem. It's not defense. It's offense they don't have.
Yeah, and you know what? To Bedford's credit, they have not let BG run. They have not let them get out in transition.
Foot's been on the gas pedal, and they've kept it there. Gardner hits both.
Gardner's making free throws.
20-point lead. Zimmerman's going to try to go by on his own. Goes to the hoop. Looked like he got hit, but no calls made. Makes a layup.
I would have.
Ryan Brown bringing it over. Just a little over 5 minutes to go. Throws it to Gardner Gendron, who lays in another one. He's in double digits for the game. They have a new offensive threat. Dad's sitting in the front row, just taking it all in. 3-pointers missed. Arica gets the rebound. Foul's being called as Kwasinski falls to the floor.
Yeah, that
Fouls on Gardner Gendron. Here comes Donovan.
Donovan had came out before and was in Coach Mignot's
Zimmerman's coming out.
Yeah, I think he knows.
Calling it?
You're 20. Yeah, I think he's called it.
Donovan has it.
It's just been a solid man-to-man defense.
Yep. Played that zone for a little bit there in the second quarter, but not much. Arica's trying to make a move. Throws it up, misses. He made a couple of those in the first half.
They're just not a good shooting team. They're really not a good shooting team.
He is emptying the bench. Casey Fisher's going to come in for the first time also. Gardner's got it to Bauer. Bauer to Hughes. Hughes to Moreno.
So looking at Bedford going forward, two contrasting coaches. Coach Fitzpatrick, he doesn't really, he's kind of level all the way through the game. And, his team, I think, haven't seen them play in 2 weeks. Oh, boy. That is an interesting. That's an interesting release there from his nice little touch.
Made a couple though.
Yeah, nice little touch.
Gets pushed. Wow. Gardner Gendron is just taking him to school down low.
Yeah, you're seeing the team rally behind him. I mean, I think he's given them an energy lift. Just a guy that hasn't got many minutes this year, but he made the most of them because he plays hard.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think the team rally. I mean, I think right now it's time for Coach Fitzpatrick to maybe look to clear the bench here.
Right.
They haven't had too many games like this, but you're up by 20. Let's get some of these guys a few.
Yeah, Coach Mignot's putting in 3 players that haven't been in at all.
Yeah. Yeah, he's. I think
Morgan
Coach Fitzpatrick's got.
Piscali,
No, instead of going to his bench, he's going
Matt
to.
Phillips, and Casey Fisher, and so.
Yeah, he's cleared it.
4:07 to go. 22-point lead for
Four
Bedford.
free throws in a row for Gendron.
Everything's going right. The dads up there are happy. They're content. They see victory. They won't call it yet because they're feel like they might jinx the team, but I think this one's pretty close to.
Those 5 guys with the great warm-up tops, it's time to get them in. This
I
thing's
agree.
Over.
I agree.
Bad call on my part as far as this being a tight. That's a walk.
Yeah, definitely. So under 4 minutes finally.
So as far as playoff time, I think Coach Fitzpatrick has these guys. I mean, they're playing the best. This is the best I've seen them play.
It is by far.
They're going to be, as you said, as low as a 5 seed.
Could be if they win out and the right things happen in the other games. It could be as low as a 5.
I mean, if they're, what team is that up there that scout? Looks like someone came to scout tonight.
That's Trinity.
So Trinity. Oh,
Trinity's got
BG.
They got BG left, right? Next Tuesday, so that's a big game for both of them.
It's not one of Trinity's stronger teams.
No, it's not. Ryan Brown hits a corner 3.
This is the point now. You're down 25.
Yeah, I'm surprised Coach Fitzpatrick hasn't looked at the gray shirts.
It's time to clear your bench right now. Get those guys in.
3-pointer made by
Casey Fisher.
Casey Fisher, yep.
Casey Fisher, whose dad is one of the. I think he's the JV. He's an assistant on the coach. He's a freshman.
Oh yeah, freshman. Yeah.
Yeah. That's where Ryan's got to slow down. You're up by 22.
Right.
All right.
You don't need it. Here he goes. Here comes.
Really?
Players that have still played. O'Rourke and Gardner Gendron come in for Colby Gendron and Ryan Brown.
These guys want to get in, Coach. Give them a chance here. You're up by 22, 3 to go. No reason to rub this thing in anymore.
Yeah, Tyler Allen's been getting some time, so I'm surprised he hasn't put him in
yeah?
yet. Yeah, the last couple of games he's been seeing some play.
Athletic kid.
Yeah, very, very. BG working it up top. Wow.
Wow, Justin Hayes.
Justin Hayes is going to come back in.
Yeah.
Running the weave and a basket made by Wally Wisinski.
Wally.
So both skis have made baskets here for.
I think Coach Migno's got enough to work with where I think it could be I don't know if they can win 2 games. But so they'll be they could be as high as an 11 or 12 seed. So they're going to have a tough matchup.
Oh, yeah. I mean, BG just stays at 7 wins. They may end up, you're right, 11, 12 seed.
Wow. So
the game
these 2
against
teams
Trinity
can meet each other in the first round.
Potentially, you're right.
I mean, but I think Bedford's looking ready. They're ready for the playoffs.
Right. It looks like the 2 teams are going different directions. Bedford's getting hotter.
To me, it's wide open. It's wide open.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Coach Miggs, he'll get them ready, and Coach Fitzpatrick, he's done a great job. Another great job.
Yeah.
I think these guys are ready to make a run at this.
All 3 seasons that Coach Fitzpatrick's been at Bedford, it seems as if they start out slow and they get stronger and stronger.
That's when it's important. You want to be playing your best at that point in the year. So they have.
They got Concord on Monday and at Exeter.
So Concord hasn't won yet.
Right, and Exeter's 5 and.
They're at the bottom. Yeah, they have the one kid Holmes who can shoot. They're struggling. I think did they play each other in the Christmas tournament?
No, we played Merrimack.
They didn't play. Okay.
And then we played West.
They were in that Queen City tournament.
Right. Free throws up and in by DePascali, a junior for Cardinals. 19-point lead, minute 55 to go. Place is relatively quiet.
Oh, a high arcing shot. Not a bad touch, though.
No, brought the rain.
Morgan dispute.
Oh. Crowds yelling for Kernan, the senior who doesn't see much time. He should get in there.
He should get in there. I think it's time. You're up by 18. This thing ain't going anywhere.
Bedford's just holding it, not really looking to do much. They had.
Nice to see all 5 guys check in, take a timeout right now. Because I think Coach Miggs, he's cleared his bench. Usually that's a sign.
Oh yeah, exactly. I'm surprised it hasn't gone the other way.
But a good effort tonight. It was 26-24 at half. I thought the game could go either way. I don't know if there was many halftime adjustments, but whatever they did, I mean, they came out and played a great second half.
Moreno we got hit about 3 times. Right?
I think the refs want this thing to go. Come on.
Trying to get it in before 8. Oh,
Yeah,
here we go.
all right,
Michael
we'll
Kernan's
clap.
coming in.
I'd like to see 4 more guys.
Yeah,
get in,
exactly.
too.
Here we go.
There we go.
Tyler Allen will check in.
Come
Michael
on,
Kernan will check in.
Those other 3 guys.
Yeah,
those
he
4
hasn't
guys.
put any of those 4 others
I think
in.
they
3
can,
others
I think
in.
they can hold their own for a minute. Have they gotten in? Have they gotten in this year?
What's his name has Toscano's gotten in.
Toscano.
But the other 2, Liam
Green and
Green
Troy
and
Missouri, yeah.
right, and Krista Grande, who's not even here
He's not
tonight,
here
have
today,
not
right?
gotten in.
Yep. Braden Moreno with a nice stroke right
Yep.
there. I didn't see 1 turnover. Sometimes he has Paulie Toscano's checking in. He's handled the ball nice tonight. No turnovers.
Yep.
Very good floor game from him.
Yep.
And they need that because Justin Hayes, he can't play.
Can't play 40.
You
I mean
know,
32, whatever it is,
yeah.
right? Next level's 40. Under a minute, 19-point lead. Coach Mignot's got his work cut out for him. I'm sure he wants a victory before he goes to the playoffs.
Nice rebound. We got to give him a shutout by Matt Phillips, the junior center.
Yep. He doesn't want to go into the playoffs losing 3 in a row.
No,
What'd you say? They had lost 4 out of 5. So
they've lost 4
be
or 5. They've lost
6
5
out of 7.
6,
You don't
yeah.
want that.
And they were playing well coming into that. They just don't seem like they're in sync.
Right. Just seems like it's not flowing. Nothing.
Nope.
But big win for Bedford. The
Great
Concord
win. They
game
play
should
well.
be a victory, so that'll get them
Concord,
to 10.
It's at home. You don't want to overlook that.
Right. It'll be senior night.
Casey Fisher comes off the bench with 5 points.
And Bedford's got stuff riding on it. Like I said, if everything falls in place and they win all their games, it could be 5th. But if they get a 8th loss, then they could be as low as 8th or 9th, depending on how other things work out. So
that was a good look.
Nice
There's
steal.
Hayes again. He's still in the game.
Yep.
Paul Toscano with a nice looking 3.
Game over. 61-44 final. Bedford wins by 17. Very competitive game in the first half.
Exactly.
Second half, Bedford just pushed the gas pedal and ran away with it.
Yeah, just very disciplined, well-coached team. Their defense was outstanding. And at one point, BG scored some points late, but they held them to 10 points with maybe 3-4 minutes left in the game. Just a great defensive effort. I think guys are knowing their roles right now. You're seeing Colby Gender. I don't think he took a shot from outside the 3-point. He was living down low, and that's what they need him. Obviously, the story of the game for Bedford was the Gardner Gentry, not the story of the game,
Right.
but a story in the game was Gardner Gentry getting those I think he had 10 points in the game, getting those points down low. But I think they're getting ready. They're peaking for the playoffs right now.
So this production has been put on by Castle Hill Media. For any production needs that you have, please call Castle Hill at 603-289-4615. That's it for tonight. We'll be back with you on Monday for the Concord game.